She's such a good kitty. I don't know why she likes laying on towels, but Hi, it's the Tiny One / Bishie, and day 14 of vlogmas. Oh my god, we're getting there. Ooh, I haven't. You're probably hearing all that from my charm. I'm sorry about that. So I was going through my my cosplays I have that I'm going to take with me to ALA. Now, I had certain cosplays I wanted to bring, but unfortunately, I have gained quite a bit of weight, which has bumped me up a couple of sizes, and I know, I probably don't look it, but it is. It's in my face a bit, if you can tell from previous videos, and it's also in, like, my stomach, my waist, not my butt, though, or maybe, I don't know, maybe a little bit, but, yeah, it's, like, not distributed evenly, and it's giving me some, not body phobia, but, I'm not happy with my body right now, and it's a little bit upsetting, but one of my friends, one of my awesome friends, she is willing to send me some items, including some pants, that I think will fit me, and so at least I'll have new pants that I can, you know, wear on a regular basis, or make cosplays around, that sort of stuff. Anyways, the cosplays that I decided to bring to ALA are going to be Monica Tor from Danganronpa, Reverse Annie with Reverse Tibbers from League of Legends, Chucky from Child's Play, and of course I'll bring my Chucky doll with me, and I'm going to do a casual Rin Matsuoka from Free. That way I can wear, like, jeans and then just, like, have the jacket and the wig and black tank top underneath. I was going to bring Negan so I can do Femme Negan. The only issue is, I think I've said this before, I would have to buy a con-safe bat, and currently the ones that I found are like $30. And I still have Christmas gifts to buy. I can't spend $30 on a Negan bat, along with, oh, I've paid all my bills currently except for my Hulu, Chewy, my Chewy bill, my Chewy subscription is going to be coming out soon. And that's a big one because we've had to add litter to the Chewy subscription, so now it's like 50 pounds of litter instead of the usual 40. We're good on cat food right now, so I didn't... Panzer. So I removed the cat food from the auto ship for this time. I think my box is going to be auto shipped tomorrow. And tomorrow the next day... I am hiccupy, I'm sorry. And I added a second litter box, because we just have this, like, little, like, plastic box that they've been using as a second litter box, and they started dumping it over. Brats. So we're giving them a litter box that has, it's not covered on top, because Honey Nozuka panics if the cat litter box has a little flap, and so the one that we have in the bathroom has a little flap, so we've had to lift it up and move it, you know, so it's not in the way. This one doesn't have a flap, it just has raised sides, and I also had to get another scooper because we're getting them more cat food, and, like, now we're having to get 16 pounds of cat food, instead of 6 pounds to make sure they have enough food. And it's 3 cats eating from one bowl. And we have 2 water bowls, one on either side of the apartment, just to make sure that they're getting plenty of water and all that. So owning 3 cats is something else. But yeah, that's being taken out. Hulu's going to be taken out on the 24th. And then I still have, once one of my Social Security checks drop, I have my phone bill to pay. So, and I still need to do Christmas gifts on top of that. But at least my convention hotel is paid for. My con ticket's paid for. I just need to go. But yeah. Anyways, I blabbered long enough. Wants this to be another super long video. I hope you guys don't mind. Anyways, let's see what the tea is for today. I love opening this big book each and every time. So we got 13. We're on 14. There you are. It's like a scavenger hunt. Okay, what's this? Ooh, Melbourne breakfast. Research shows that tea produces the same alpha brainwaves that occur during meditation. That might explain why tea has become a ritual associated with relaxation and rejuvenation. Melbourne tea. Melbourne breakfast. Ooh, another black tea. Oops. Okay. When the winds start howling, this brew will see you through. Indulge a little with this full-bodied vanilla sweet tea. Ooh, that sounds good. Bound to keep you cozy all year round. Sip it up Melbourne style. So perfect on its own with a dash of milk. My milk is soon to expire, so I'm going to use the milk up, or as much as possible. Steep for 2 to 3 minutes. Let's see what the ingredients are. Where are you? There you are. Ingredients: black tea, natural and artificial vanilla flavor. Wow, super simple. Alright, let's brew this up while I think of what to talk about for today. Also, I'm super excited that Lucas has arrived. I'm not going to unbox him in this video. I'm going to make a separate unboxing video to show you guys, just because I know some of you aren't fond of spiders, and I know this is a plushie, but I know there are some that even if it's a plushie, they're still afraid of it because it's still a spider to them. So yeah, I will also put trigger warnings on that video in case you want to skip it, because like I've said before, with videos that have like horror content or content that some of my viewers might not want to watch, I have plenty of other videos that you'll enjoy. You know, just go through the playlists and see which one you might enjoy better. Alright, tea time. Chucky looking nice and royal with his Burger King crown. I'm used to the way one of my roommates says it. He likes to call it Burger Queen. He likes to misname all the restaurants on purpose. And then you can look back now if you looked away, look at Chucky. Or if you looked away because of Chucky. We have Honey. Hi, Honey. She decided she's going to hang out with me today. Oh, baby girl. Oh, baby girl. Want some pets? No. I'm going to pet you a little bit. Pet you. She's not used to pets or anything like that. She kind of like shies away from them, but she's a good girl. Okay. I'm going to let you bathe while I talk about my tea. Don't bathe too loudly. Meow. Got my tea. Let's see. My Wi-Fi got disconnected. Naughty Wi-Fi. Okay, this is super good. I like this a lot. Although I was dumb, and because I tried to post photos of these teas to Instagram, to my personal Instagram too. Link is down below if you want to check it out. And I completely, some teas I like completely forget to take a picture of the tea bag before I then go rip it open to steep the tea. And it's like, oops. So I'm going to have to, that's what I do with this time, so I'm going to have to go through this video and take a screenshot of one of the clips so that I can have a photo for Insta. So today's topic that I thought we'd talk about is, I want to give you some stories about one of the previous cats I've owned, and also, okay, get it out of the way before anyone asks. I have my Star Wars shirts, and it's, let's see, the little Millennium Falcon down there. Yes, I'm in sweats. It's cold. Sue me. Don't sue me. I don't have any money. Let me sue you so I can ask money. I've been asked if it is in 3D because they have 3D glasses. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it's just drawn, printed on weirdly, but I don't know. We never actually tried it with 3D glasses, but that'd be cool if it does. If it's not, that's still cool because it's a Star Wars shirt. Like from the original trilogy, 4, 5, and 6. I don't remember where I got this one. It's a very old shirt, very loved shirt. Love it, love it. I think I might have got it at JCPenney. I'm not sure. Anyways, story time. So, let's see. When we lived with Mom, after we got Voodoo, Mom was, I remember Voodoo was a special needs, I almost said Pomeranian. No, he was a special needs tuxedo cat. And he was a little tiny rat when we first got him, and then he grew like this huge, great big cat. But it wasn't fat. He had a lot of fluffy fur, and he had really strong muscles and bones. And the problem was he didn't know how to hunt. He never had anyone teach him. And so when we moved to Mom's house, his thing was he used to, when we let him out in the backyard, because, okay, we had to let him out because he was getting into, let's just say, territory contests with the dog in the house, Leo. And it got really, really bad to the point where Mom's like, either you let the cat out or he has to be, you have to get rid of him. And it's like, that was our cat, and we were worried that something would happen to him because, my nose is running, sorry. He was special needs. So we made sure he had a collar and tags, and we let him outside. And what was funny was he used to run out into the backyard, because that's where we let him out, and he would, remember what I said, he had no vocal cords, and so he would huff, at the birds, and he had no clue why they weren't flying down into his mouth. That was his thinking. Instead, the birds would be like up, flying high, or up in the branches, and scream at him. He was so confused. Well, Mom had an older cat named Mao, and Mao was like really patient with Voodoo and took him under his paw and trained him how to hunt and how to be quiet, and because he had a little bell on his collar, and how to be stealthy and, light as a feather, all that stuff. And before long, it was so funny because the area around our house was silent because Voodoo was getting all the birds. The birds he wasn't getting, he was terrifying them into not singing for fear that this great big huge tuxedo Maine Coon was going to get them. It was funny. One time, Mao and Voodoo were out in the backyard, and they were focused on this one bush. And there was something in the bush that they wanted to get. I think it was a bird. It was a while ago, so I think it was a bird. And Leo is let into the backyard. And Leo was a Pomeranian. And true to anyone who knows Pomeranians, he thought that he was a much bigger dog than he was. And so he was the guard dog of the house. And anyways, he comes rushing up on these two cats. And he just barks and scares away what they were trying to hunt. And I wish I was recording at the time. I wish I had my camera in my hand. Because these two cats turned around and simultaneously go, boof, and just bap him right on the snout and scare him away. Because it's like, excuse you, you chased away what we were trying to get. How dare you, Another time, I think I can tell the story. I don't think she watches my channel, but a neighbor in the neighborhood, I don't think specifically it was her cat, but it was a cat that she took care of. That cat was bullying Mao to the point of injuring him. And I guess Mao and Voodoo had a little discussion. And one night, it was super late. What we usually do is we let Voodoo out after I had woken up. And then maybe a couple hours when I was getting ready to go to bed, or when the house was ready to go to bed, I would go and I'd call for him and bring him inside for the night. Well, I hear this weird banging type noise, and so I go to find out what it was, and Voodoo has the bully cat up against another house's garage, and he doesn't have his claws out, but Voodoo is probably something Mao taught him, because Voodoo is just boom, 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 just bashing on this cat's head, and this cat's head is going boom, 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 against the garage door. And I guess Voodoo was like the little mafia boss, I guess. And he taught that particular bully cat a lesson a couple times. And I don't remember which time it is, but one of the times he actually injured the other cat to the point where the cat wouldn't walk correctly because he injured one of his back legs. And that was the only thing that got this cat to stop picking on poor Mao. And Mao was old. Mao was like an elderly cat. And you got this other much younger cat picking on him. It's ridiculous. But Mao, and I hate giving this analogy, but you know those type of people how you don't know why, but you just look at them, or you're just in their presence and you want to hit them. And it's weird, and you hate feeling that way, but you just do. That's how Mao was. Mao gave off this energy that even docile cats at the vets would want to beat him up for no reason, and they were friendly with everybody else. It was insane. But another instance, there was a neighbor in that same neighborhood who he thought that he was above the law because he thought he was part of the law. And we don't know exactly what his position was, but he thought that it was perfectly okay to let his, and I'm adding aggressive because this dog was aggressive, his aggressive Doberman Pinscher just out. 11 o'clock, midnight, just out. Just roaming the neighborhood. And then I guess whenever the dog felt like coming back home, it would go up to the guy's front door and bark. I don't know, but it was terrorizing the neighborhood. It was ridiculous. But nobody felt comfortable calling the police on this guy. Anyways, one of the times this dog had Voodoo trapped under one of the cars. And I think it was my roommate was able to chase the dog away. And of course Leo barking his head off, just freaking out. But there was a second time when it was Mao that was trapped under one of the cars. And Voodoo was already out. Leo knew Voodoo was out. And Leo could, I guess, sense something was wrong. And so he was just bark, 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 bark. And when my roommate opened the door to kind of peek out and see what was going on, because he had seen the Doberman wander across, Leo darted out, and him and Voodoo had a momentary truce, and both cat and dog just went after this poor, I shouldn't say poor, they went after this Doberman, and you got this big cat being aggressive, swiping at it and all that, and then you got this little dog that's biting and nipping at this Doberman's underside, and this Doberman had no idea what to do. It had obviously never been challenged by anything else before, much less two smaller creatures that were to let him have it. And the Doberman wasn't even a full-size dog. It was this is the part that's upsetting. It was like a adolescent, I think. But the guy that owned it was teaching it to be aggressive and not training it to behave properly. And now this dog is getting a taste of his own medicine. Both Leo and Voodoo scared this dog back to his house so fast that the dog just head-butted into the front door, just wanting in so bad. And after that, we didn't have any issues of any of the cats being, trapped under the cars or nothing like that, because now the dog was afraid to go past our house. The dog knew better. Well, not past our house, past Mom's house. The dog knew better. But it's pretty interesting how even, you see animals that they live under the same roof and they may not get along with each other, but if it's to protect another pet, then they're going to team up. It's like, oh no, only we can pick on that person, type thing. But, I mean, Voodoo was a good cat, and I'm glad that he allowed Mao to teach him, and that he became real protective of little Mao. It was cute. Anyways, do you have any interesting pet stories? Go ahead and share them in the comments below. Speaking of pets, since the internet's still down, if anyone remembers my little, what was it? When I was doing the tasting video, and I was untasting the Yowies, the chocolate yowies that had like the little like eggs inside. Here, like, still have one. You know, these little eggs? Well, my roommates opened quite a bit of them. And here's some of the, he gave me what the animals were inside. And I kind of like put them up on my little pier. So we got this little bird. Of course, he didn't keep what each of these were, so. Little salamander. Or gecko. I don't know. This is, I think, a little anteater. So like a little bluefish. That's pretty. Yeah, you can tell that he opened quite a bit. I don't know what this one is. Huh? And another one of these. I have a repeat of this one. Ooh. Excuse me. Little vulture. And this, I think, is a little prairie dog. Look how cute. But yeah, I've actually been wanting to share those like a couple videos ago, and I keep forgetting to do that. But yeah, anyways, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay happy, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.